Hi you guys, welcome back to All Things Equilateral. Worst booktuber ever right here. But we just came back from vacation. The girls and I, we went to Los Angeles and looked at a few colleges, UCLA and Pepperdine. Oh my gosh, you guys, they're beautiful schools. For Kat, you know, she's thinking about college, maybe a couple of years too early, but never too early in my book. And we had so much fun. We went to visit the last bookstore and we went to the Ripped Bodice. If you guys don't know, it's a women-owned romantic bookstore. I mean, it's so wonderful. I might put together like a little vlog. I only took photos. I didn't do a video because I just kind of wanted to enjoy the experience. Anyway, we're back, and here where we live, my kids only get 8 weeks of vacation. I complain about this every single year. Anyhow, we're down to our last 3 weeks left, and then they're all back in school, except for the college kid who goes back like the 3rd week in August or something. These get a little more time, but maybe then I'll get back into like the normal routine. But there's 2 Booktubeathon type things going on. One is Booktubeathon, and the other one is the Biannual Bibliothon, which actually starts tomorrow. So cheers, it says. Mama needs wine. Nice little rosé. It's really hot out here. You can still hear the sound of my dryer. That industrial hum. Yeah. Always have that going. So I thought, why don't I join in on these things? Because otherwise I'm just going to be reading like the same book all month, which is kind of what happened in June and, or I'm sorry, in July. That's what happened. So, Biannual Bibliothon. Let's take a look at the challenges because I think I kind of know what I want to do. Okay, the first one is they're going to read The Wicked Deep, and I got to tell you, I'm not really in the mood for kind of mermaidy stuff right now, so I'm just going to skip that challenge. The second one is choose from someone else's TBR, and I think that Chelsea Darling from Chelsea Darling Reads is doing, she's going to be reading which book by which book? It's been a year, you guys. It's been a year. Witchwood by Tahara Mafi. I have been dying to read something by Tahara Mafi. I'm really looking forward to her book about her kind of semi-autobiographical own voices book, post 9/11, about what it was like to be a Muslim girl in a post 9/11 world. I don't have any desire to read her Shatter Me series. Sorry, Witty, I know. But yeah, I know I'm not going to like it. I'm so picky about dystopian. So I figured I'll start with her middle grade because it's based on, I think, a fantasy or a fairy tale. So that's the one that caught my attention. So I'm going to join Chelsea in that. Then challenge number 3, it says try the first chapter of 3 books and pick one. Okay, so with that, okay, the shaking that you see is the table. My patio table shakes. So with that, I'm gonna try Love Songs and Other Lies by Jessica Pennington because this book is due at the library like Monday. So it's the summer romance, you guys. It's a rock and roll novel about these 2 kids that end up on a reality TV show, and it's like an ex-boyfriend who wrote a song about her after they broke up, and she ends up, I think, working on the reality show. So she thinks she's having a carefree summer, our main character, Virginia Miller, but she's not. You know, that one's up my alley. The next one was my wonderful Lisa Books and Smiles, gave me this as a birthday present. She sent this to me, and it's Page Tune, The Last Piece of My Heart. This is just going to be good. I have grown to just love Page Tune. And this is about Bridget, who's a travel journalist. She has this relationship blog that she runs, even though she's a travel journalist. She ends up having to write the rest of a novel that a novelist who just passed away didn't get a chance to finish, so she goes to her estate and she meets the grieving husband of the novelist. Green Smoke by Rosemary Manning. This is a book about a dragon. It's middle grade, and I wanted to read it for middle grade March, but I didn't get a chance, so I'm calling this my midsummer middle grade moment. So those are my 3 books. I will report to you in an update during the Bibliothon, and I'll let you know like which book that I did choose. I have a feeling I know it'll probably be the green smoke one because A, it's short, and B, I've been dying to read it. Read a book that's been on your TBR for over a year. Again, this is leftover from when I tried to do middle grade March and kind of life blew up, but Out of My Mind by Sharon M. Draper. My youngest read this and she loved it so much, you guys. She read it in like one sitting, and I really desperately want to read it because it's one of her most loved books. It's about a girl who has a photographic memory. Her name is Melody, and she is incapable of like deleting anything. Once she sees it, she's like a video recorder constantly on. Doctors and teachers don't understand. She's not learning, and they don't understand why. So I don't know if this is like an autism thing or more a psychological, thing, but I'm kind of curious. And this is a middle grade book, and again, my newly minted teen just loved it. So I'm gonna give this a go for her and for me because I'm kind of curious now. But it's been on my TBR for 3 years. Okay, so predicted 5-star read. That's gonna be tough, you guys. I think I'm gonna double up and I'm gonna say that this one is gonna be my predicted 5-star read. Not really sure, but because it's a 5-star read for my youngest, it's probably gonna be close for me. We have similar tastes. Okay, the next book is Own Voices, and it says Different Than You. And I'm gonna go with the book that I started and then I put it down, and I'm not really sure why I put it down because life got too busy, and I actually had it from NetGalley way back, and then that expired, and so now I actually bought the hardcover, and it's American Panda by, I think it's Gloria Chow, and I'm just going to put the cover up here because I'm too lazy. It's upstairs in my room, and yeah, I've been reading this. It's about a girl that goes to college and about just her parents, these ethnic parents that are so worried and very overly protective. Of course, it hits all my buttons of similarities because, as you guys know, I'm an immigrant and my parents were and are very old school. So I found the first few chapters that I read hysterically relatable, and I want to go back and read the rest of it. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Read the last book you bought. You guys know from all my hauls how many books I buy, but I'm gonna go with the last book that I borrowed from the library. So again, I'm gonna double up because I'm never gonna read 7 books, but Love Songs and Other Lies by Jessica Peddington is the last book that I borrowed from the library, so this is gonna have to do. So how many of you are doing Biannual Bibliothon? Let me know down below, and just let me know how you're gonna handle it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna read? I'm so curious, you guys. I love summer, and I love the idea of just taking time out and reading books. I mean, maybe, look at me, I'm outdoors. Anyway, give me a like, won't you? And click subscribe, hit that bell icon because you never know when I'm gonna upload. Thanks so much for joining me this summer, and I hope you guys are gonna do some of the readathons. See you next time. Got it.